TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. Have you ever said that? Are you saying that today? I am, because it's been a long, crazy week. But I got thinking about it today. I'm like, why do we always say thank goodness it's Friday? I mean, I understand. It's like the end of the week. You're like, I have the weekend. I have some freedom. I have some flexibility. I can rest. I can relax. Not maybe always the case if you're a business owner, but I think we tend to try and give ourselves some time off on a weekend, or, depends on when your Friday might be. Sometimes people have jobs that have them work on Saturdays and Sundays, so their weekend might be another time of the week. But, when you think about why we get so excited, it's usually because we feel like we need a break. Like, I've been working so hard, I need some time to not focus on work. But do we really relax the whole time? Aren't there times when all that stuff is creeping back into your head and it causes a little disruption? It doesn't let you just fully relax, especially like think about Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, Sunday night, when you're like, your brain starts clicking on, like, what do I have to do this week? Oh my gosh, think of all the things. If you're like me, Sunday nights were usually the nights long ago that I didn't sleep very well at all. And mostly because my brain, it was like, okay, we let everything kind of power down for the weekend, but now it's starting to gear up and gear up and gear up. And somewhere around 3 a.m, my brain goes, hey, that problem we need to solve? Hey, that thing you needed to remember? I'm going to force you to do it right now. And that doesn't allow for a very restful night of sleep, nor does it allow you to go into your work week. So here's my motivation for you for today. In fact, for every Friday, this is my challenge to you. As I think I've told you before, I've started blocking off my Friday afternoons from 3 o'clock to 5. Now, I try and be done every Friday at 5 o'clock, no matter what. Sometimes a little early, but not very often, especially anymore. But 3 to 5, I have blocked off specifically for some reasons, because that is where I want to wind down all my projects. So during that, I don't start any new projects unless they are absolutely vital and critical that I didn't get done earlier in the week and it has to actually be done. But everything else should be just a wind down, excuse me, a winding down of anything that needs to be completed, anything that's urgent. If it's not urgent, I don't work on it during that time. And instead, I focus on going through my emails and clearing out my inbox. I told you this before too. My goal is every Friday to have a 0 inbox in my email. So no emails, or 0 emails in my inbox. It's Friday. I'm already trying to talk in circles. 0 emails in my inbox. Because the way I operate, if there's an email in my inbox, then that means there's something that I need to do with it. And I want to have 0. Now, don't get me wrong, the moment I shut down at 5 o'clock, I know that there's going to be something that pops in there. But there's something very, very powerful about being able to shut down knowing that at that moment there are 0 emails in there. But in that last 2 hours, I also take time to plan the next week. That's when I look at my assignments, my to-do lists. I kind of move them around on Asana. Don't tell my assistant, because she gets mad at me when I do that. If I didn't complete it in the week before and I know I need to move it to the next week, I move it around. But during that time, those last 2 hours of my Friday, it's a mental powering down, but it's also preparation for next week. Since I have been doing this, not only do I sleep better on Sunday nights, but I'm able to relax as much as I can on the weekends. Now, I'm going to tell you that I also get up and first thing in the morning, well, after 1 or 2 cups of coffee on Saturdays and Sundays, I actually do work for about an hour each day. And I do that to keep on top of anything that came in the inbox after 5 p.m. on Friday. But also that's other part of my process of making sure that I am fully ready for the week coming. So I'm researching who I have meetings with. If I'm doing podcast weeks, it's about, taking a look at all my guests and making sure we're connected and, viewing their profiles on LinkedIn. Those things that aren't really critical mass, but they're things that I know that when I get them done ahead of time, then I'm ahead of the game. So my challenge to you today is to really attack this Friday in the same way. Take a look at the end of your day. What can I do to just clear everything that's critical so that I have some good mental headspace? What can I do to plan ahead for next week so that I can really relax and enjoy my weekend and not be consumed with those little things that maybe might, be lurking in the back of my head? And challenge you to get to 0 emails in your inbox. Now, if you're one of those people who has 17,000 emails in your inbox, here's my next challenge. Get it down to 16,000. A little bit of a time. But I guarantee you the psyche that happens, the trouble to your psyche by having too many emails in your inbox is always going to lurk there, and it's always going to keep you from fully relaxing. So here's my challenge for today. And when you're done, close the book, close the computer, and go enjoy. Have a great day.